All right, let's do a video. It's been a minute. I got smacked around last week, and I think I did something of a video demonstrating that. I ended up moving my zone, and I'm wondering if that was just a terrible idea. So you can see my zone is now lower down because that's the point where we really rallied and turned around. I don't think Don has changed his zone at all. The main thing that was throwing me off was the candles poking out of the bottom there. And now I'm kind of wondering if that was a terrible idea because look how well that looks to be working out. So I'm kind of conflicted. I took a loss on the S&P 500 today, so finally I locked in a loss trying to go short again. That's something like my fifth or sixth loss in a row. Going on a losing streak sucks. This zone down here has not been favorable for me. Had I played this little dip, things would have worked out fine. But yeah, um, so I'm kind of waiting to see what comes of this, what direction we go. If we short out of here, I'll probably end up putting my zone back to where it needs to be, and then just saying, well, then this whole week was just a bunch of choppiness that ended up throwing us around and took some losses on that. On the daily candles, doesn't look so bad. I might extend the zone down a little bit down at the bottom to make that type 2 a little bit more prominent. If anything, the stop loss line needs to be right about there. That's where it showed us that's where that zone is stopping out. So we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. Took the loss in the S&P. I am still actually short on the Russell 2000. So I got in the type 1 and the type 2. This zone to me looks a little bit more clear cut. Um, oh, that's my stop loss lines right there. Sorry about that. That's why there's it's the same shade of blue as my zones, and it throws me off every time they do that. Um, so there's my average price right there. Took the type 1, got the type 2 today, and we sold off. And I mean, if we see something of a decent sell off, I'll hit profit on the type 1, and hopefully we just continue selling off to hit profit on the type 2. So hopefully that zone's going to play out just fine. This, I mean, like I said, this looks to be a little bit more clear cut. We have a pretty clear point of a bounce, and that's kind of why I redid the S&P 500 zone, was to capture that same kind of price action, but then it pushed up more. Of course, if you follow the S&P 500, you know that it is really just a mishmash of the Russell 2000 and the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ had a pretty bullish day today prior to that sell off. I guess we started selling off right around, what was that, 11 o'clock, and then just kind of, we've just gradually sold off from there. Kind of makes you wonder what's going to come tomorrow. Nothing around here really looks like a super clear zone. Why are those lines so thick? Actually, I don't hate that. This would bother me more than anything if I was going to try to zone this thing out. I would almost have to give it all that. I really hate doing that, but that's kind of what the price action looks like. Yeah, on the daily, that's where we kept getting bought up. So kind of makes me wonder if we just reject out of there. I could also see a green week, so I'm kind of stuck in this weird position where I could see it going either direction. So the only other play that I have going on right now that better start pushing up overnight is oil. We came down, we hit this zone, and I'm looking. I really just want to ride this thing back up to highs. I took like a scalp oil play today that ended up getting out around break even. I didn't even bother logging it in my trade journal actually, and then I'm in a full sized MCL. Where's my position? It's down here. There you go. There's my actual trade on the actual oil contract. So that's a little bit red right now. Hopefully we're going to see that thing turn around and get moving for us. I'm playing this whole point of structure, but it looks like on a smaller time frame this is pretty interesting. So that's that. Just getting beat around by the markets, waiting for it to kind of pick a direction and do something. Oh, and then the other play that I am in is BABA, and uh, I mean there's that. We're basically just waiting for I'm shorting BABA, stop up here, waiting for it to come down. So those are the plays that I'm in. Not a whole lot going on outside of that. Just kind of waiting for some trades to actually take place and waiting for the S&P to pick a direction. So don't have anything super insightful or exciting to report, unfortunately. But that's trading sometimes. It's been a whole lot of just waiting for the market to stop being dumb so I actually have something to trade. So if you want to follow along with what I'm doing, make sure you click the little subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's more entertaining than what this one is. So I'll see you next time.